Okay, welcome back. These are my cats. I haven't got any more cats yet. I'll get to it. I assume the microphone's on. Alright. So this may be a slightly weird episode. Yeah, I noticed something funny just now. It's day 2019, which means yesterday. I haven't really done much more since yesterday. The whole time I was talking about features we should one day get, it was, the day was current year, so that seems like a good time to bring it up. I need, I've been threatening this, I'm going to put stairs in because I'm tired of that ladder getting in my way. So A, give me stairs. B, give me as much of this as you can. C, give me more. That reduces, right? So that's a lot of stairs. Good. Probably more than I need, ever, but whatever. I've got the more I look into what 113 is going to give us, the more I realize this room is stupidly small. I'm going to run out of space long before I run out of stuff to put in, but that's okay. Well, it's really not. It wrecks my entire plan, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, so I gotta go. Well, first I gotta know a couple of things. I gotta know from the ladder. Yeah, I've done this before, and I'm just making sure. So that light corresponds with something. Oh, this is a bad example because... No, this is actually okay. The ceiling's off. It's weird, but... Alright, so 10... Ladder is 0, like literally. Well, that one's 1. Ladder is 0. So, 5, and then this is 5 things wide, centered on 0. That makes sense. At 10. So 9. Okay. That's, I think I get it. Yes, I'm gonna do that. No, I'm not. Damn, I've forgotten I need something. I totally forgot that I don't have the floors done. That was sort of silly. I should have probably had that ready. Give me that, and we'll see what I need. Maybe a slightly more involved episode than I was thinking. Anyway, so that one's 5, right? Like, that should be the bottom, the base of the top of that. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I can work with that. It's going to be weird, but I can do it. So first of all, no. Oh, that's nice. Give me more of these. Alright, so... Oh, that's... Would that be it? Yeah, that'd be a floor, because I can walk in under it. Anyway. Oh, this is dumb, because I'm doing a lot of counting without thinking. It's going to be harder to talk. I played back yesterday's episode on my end. I've got Hunter here, which is hilarious. It's really, 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 really hot, they tell me. It's like 105. We set another record thing today. In Denver, it's 105 today. We're warmer than, like, Las Vegas or most of Arizona. Doesn't matter. What matters is that, and somewhat ironically, my office is apparently about the coldest room in the house that's worth being in. There's probably colder places somewhere, but who wants to go there? It's boring. So, she's been camping out of my office with me. And I had the fan going, which I usually have on, if only because in fact, thinking about it, the computer's graphics card is running its fan. I probably ought to turn it back on. It'll be background noise, but it'll also, there we go. At least we won't melt down. It's seriously, it's like probably 90 in here. Which is great, I love it, but it's not just about me, so. Anyway, since I had the fan turned off, she just took off all her clothes, so she's there. You're listening to someone in a room with a naked chick. So,
and they're playing Minecraft.
And that is unprecedented. Anyway, what am I doing? Yeah, so I need, this. Anyway, I played back the, recording. Evidently, my ideas yesterday incidentally, my headache's better, so yay me, half the stuff, it's like, Minecraft stuff, I just reinvented The Legend of Zelda. I've never played it. I'm male. But, oh, don't give me that look. You strange naked chick. Yeah, apparently grappling hooks and... What was the other thing?
The slingshot, it's
oh, well, that's not weird. Arc has that, although it's about as useful as what I would suspect we'd end up with here. Oh, I'm stuck. Yeah, okay, hang on. That's good, I'll get that back.
It's one of the first, well, one of the early weapons that you get in, Ocarina of Time. You pick up...
And that's a Zelda game?
Yeah.
Sure.
It's...
Sure. I'm Belzering. Yeah, sure. Sure. Why not?
Would this be less loud if it were on 1?
No, it's... Well, yeah, it would, but don't worry about it, it's fine.
Okay.
I don't think it's that bad. It's probably okay. If I'm right, I can put this here, and then here, and then it'll all work out. Wait a minute. Am I not right? I might not be, because that's what I was thinking this level is. That's a suspended ceiling thing, so... I'm wrong. Okay, I'm gonna have to lose that light. Which I can do, it's not that big a problem. Wait, that light, yeah, so that's gotta go. Now it's down there, which is annoying, because I'd like to not lose it. Anyway, yeah, so apparently I'm acknowledging that, you know, again, everything I keep thinking of is Animal Crossing and well, in the case of the ghost idea, you know, that screams Dig Dug, to be honest.
Tarantonic House.
That's way back. Apparently no one remembers Dig Dug. There was a thing, Facebook.com, someone posted, you know, describe a video game badly, or something. Honestly, but in a way that no one will know what you want. So I described what everyone thought was Minecraft, and the answer was Dig Dug.
I remember that. I think I was the only one who got it.
You're very old, clearly.
I play games.
Uh-huh. Good for you. We're proud.
I grew up with Nintendo.
You go back that far, do you? I remember when Nintendo made playing cards. Actually, I don't, because no one knew about Nintendo.
It was like the 1800s.
Yeah,
I'm not that old.
Nintendo in the West, no one ever heard of it before, before the NES. Well, the Famicom thing, but, you know. To the extent that you're splitting hairs on that point. Yeah, no, that's a newer machine. To my thinking, it just is. Yeah. I get that at this point that's hilarious. It's absolutely a relic. The 1985 Famicom, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's been a little while.
Atari.
Oh, I'm doing it again, aren't I? I'm gonna... What am I... What the hell did I just... Oh, I see what... That's weird. I really did that wrong. That's cool. It's not a problem. Let me have this and I'll fix that. That goes here. Oh, yeah, I'm filling this in for, like, no reason. It's really stupid. I'm just wasting time. Like, a lot of time, because now I can't even get up here to do what I want to do, because I put this here. Okay. And that goes there. And that doesn't go there, and that's the problem. And that doesn't go... Yeah, this is a mess. It's cool, it works. I'll get it. I just wasn't thinking about... I wasn't planning ahead on what I was trying to do. And I mean, whoever plans ahead in architecture.
Oh, you know, architects.
What do they know?
I don't know, they went to college. I didn't.
Life lessons from Mike Brady. There was a whole show about that. I can't do it. Let me try. Still can't do it. Everything's horrible. Give me... Not that. Give me that. Okay, so anyway. And then I have this problem. Damn it. This is all... And then I'm filling it in. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Nothing I'm doing is going to work. There's no way to not do it wrong at all. Is there? Maybe there is. I don't know. Alright, so, and this is all horrible. Ugh. And I don't know, and there's so many levels to it, I don't even know where the stuff's falling down to. I'm going to lose it all. What the hell is this? That doesn't go there. So anyway. And now they're... I can't even... You know, the hell with them. I don't care anymore.
I just realized I have no idea where my DS copy of Ocarina of Time is.
I couldn't tell you. That's one of the Zelda ones, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
I got it for Christmas a couple of years back.
Well, that's good.
It disappeared. And I have A Link Between Worlds, but not Majora's Mask.
And there are more Zelda games.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably true. Just don't know. So anyway. Yeah, a lot of... You know, and there's something to be said for that. If you want to... I mean, to the extent that Minecraft itself is something of a plagiarism of a dozen different games that existed before, you know... When did we start up with this? 2009 was the prototype, alpha, beta... I don't even remember now. It's like I remember it happening. I don't remember the day it was. That's a weird thing. I was, you know, in the fora at somethingawful.com, and some guy trolls in. I mean, it's all trolls, so it makes sense. Asking, you know, demanding, you know, prompting, you know, let's go do this thing because there's this game, and you do it's Minecraft. I was like, that's weird. You go around breaking stuff and setting it down in other places. Like, you're trying to get me to help you move, aren't you? But it was actually a thing, and here we are now, almost a decade later, so. But, yeah, it was even back then, Terraria and stuff. That's all horrible. I don't like it. That's not even goes there, damn it. I don't know what I'm doing.
That's not even goes there.
That's not even goes there. Who's responsible this? Where am I? What the hell is this? I've got so lost. That's the stairs. Which means I go here, and then I have to break out the floor I just put in because I did it wrong. And I'm out of stairs. I'm not. And then this is... Oh, I hate this game. Anyway. What other... I don't know. Yeah, so assuming that we're okay with just stealing stuff, what... I don't know, what other features do we want to... You don't even... Oh, nuts. You don't know this game or like it. You know Zelda stuff. But, I don't know, what's good in a game. I get the question. I really do. But, I mean... For years, video games were really stagnant. I mean, obviously, they even disappeared for, yeah, a while after Atari did E.T. before Nintendo came to the West. Or, you know, in fact, got involved in video games at all. It wasn't even just about... Because you could get the Famicom in Japan in, what, 1984? Something like that.
Maybe, I don't know.
So it was a downtime of a couple of years. It wasn't as long as it seemed at the time. But for people who were, in fact, gamers... before gamers was a word.
They were stuck hanging out in arcades again.
We did have those. I don't know what to blame entirely for the demise of those. I mean, obviously home systems. Although I think you could just as easily blame that they got rid of the ashtrays. Yeah, believe it or not, you used to go to the mall and play whatever game. And there was, you know, every third machine had an ashtray, which was a bit weird, because it was mostly the popular machines. And there were games, you know, if you go back far enough, they're still technically arcades, they just all suck. Everything's Prince Revolution and whatever, but
And
it's probably not anymore. Oh yeah, who cares? And they're not even claw machines anymore, they're like, play till you win, it costs $1 and you get a Starbucks glass with something in it. What is wrong with you? Did we just destroy the meritocracy? I mean, I suppose we did.
They're not actually play till you win. They
Oh, I
are
thought they were.
just claw machines, and the ones that are...
They're not even claws, they're scoops.
Yeah, the ones that you can't possibly lose on, they show you a couple of really high dollar value items in the display, but in the cups it's mostly just, you know...
Oh, I'm sure it's a scam. It always was. Video games arguably were a scam. What the hell happened there? Oh, because I did that. That's incorrect.
Video games... arcade games were just...
I don't know if you're loud enough, by the way.
Oh, I don't know. They're
concerned.
They were like weird, rewarding bullies shaking you down for your lunch money.
Yeah, basically. One-armed bandits. I mean, they're just slot machines. Except with more skill. I mean, that was a big thing. That's still wrong. Why do I do these things? At least I have a couple of ways up so I can do this in a certain... That doesn't look right. Doesn't look wrong. It looks needless. That's what it looks. That's better. Yeah. Okay, I like that. Yeah, there was a huge, like late 70s or so, debate, court cases, everything about whether pinball machines constituted gambling, because the sort of people who complain about things never know what they're talking about. You know, I don't know if that relates in any way to today's politics, but they had no understanding. They thought pinball was you put in a quarter and found out whether you won a noise, basically. It's not like it gave you money back if you beat it. There was no beating pinball any of it. It was just how long do you go with it.
You get to keep the ball.
Yeah, really? What do you think you're on about? So, there was a huge raging debate, and they had to prove that some people were, in fact, better than others at pinball. This was at a time when that was celebrated. Today, you know, they'd outlaw pinball because it was elitist and only the strong survived, which we don't want in the world because then there might be progress.
I think my mom was fairly
good
at
pinball. Did I do that? No, I got it right. What?
I think my mom was fairly good at pinball.
Okay.
She was also very, fairly good at Tetris, so...
I was mentioning Tetris the other day. Is still technically more popular than this, if you count everything it's ever been on. I think, and I might be wrong, but it's, from the numbers I've seen, in pure computer Wintel games, you know, the Windows operating system, Minecraft actually is on more computer, or has been downloaded to more computers than Tetris has. If you go consoles and whatever, I think it's still... Tetris is ahead of it. Yeah. Tetris has also had like 40 years to make that happen, and Minecraft is coming up on a decade, so I don't know if it's a... I mean, Tetris lost the computer game to The Sims in like 2000-ish, so it never had much of a chance of holding the title, if that's what you want to call it.
Yeah, does that only include the actual, you know, Tetris, or, you know...
Probably, but then it would have to, because otherwise you could say The Sims still beat it, because they were up to like Sims 4 at this point, and whatever expansion packs. And that'd be like saying that Minecraft is more popular than Hydrogen, because there's so many mods. It's just not really a fair measurement.
There's so many knockoffs of Tetris.
Oh, yeah. It's like Rubik's Cubes. Yeah, I don't know why. The 80s, when everyone was, like, significantly anti-communist. All of the stuff anyone remembers of the 80s was Soviet.
Well...
Tetris, and, you know, if you ever see the Tetris logo, but it looks Russian.
Yeah.
Which is funny, because usually it's wrong. They'll turn the R backward, thinking, oh, that's how Russians say. No, in Cyrillic, R looks like P in your language. The backward R is yaw. Which, I mean, it's pronounced yaw. Which doesn't mean yes, that would be daw, that would be different. It actually means I, as in myself. But it's also a letter. Sort of like I is also a letter. It's a whole big thing. It's what do you want? Anyway, yeah, so that and Russian attack, whatever. They're just really good at abusing the hell out of... They're culturally appropriating an entire, an alphabetic set. I'm just going to do something hilarious.
That's okay. I think that technically what the, you
What the
know,
hell happened here? Oh, because I'm still doing that, yeah. I don't
what
even need
certain
that.
Russians were really good at was, you know, appropriating the concept of capitalism and spreading Tetris.
They learned that very, very quickly. I was over there in like 1991, and they...
I think I remember reading Douglas Adams' Last Chance to See
Yeah.
about the river dolphin over in China, and he said that it was.
Oh, nuts. I'm going to be making some change. I didn't even think about that. Sorry. The stairs I'm putting in are going to interfere with everything I have done. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. I've got a minute to find that out, or so, you know, a few, 10 if we go by the clock. I'm not going to get this done today, or at least not on film. I'm not going to record getting it done. That was so dumb. Why did I ever... I made that mistake in, like, July. Damn it. I knew better, and... Well, I didn't. I was still... Damn it. I hate it so much. It's terrible, bad. And the whole point of this, by the way... If I jump down there, I die. It's just a straight, you know, bottomless pit. Except it's not bottomless, because then I hit level 12 and die. But... The whole point, the reason I want stairs coming down here, is that I've got... I want to be able to get back there, but I want to be able to get on this ladder, so I've just got this stupid thing here. You get away. You do not mock my pain. No. Shut up. Damn it, what the hell was I? I don't know what... Oh, it's so stupid. I gotta figure out... I mean, basically with what I just came out here, right? Yeah, so, well, obviously, 5, and then it goes that. Nuts. It's not a huge deal. There is a solution. I can just go up a level, and instead of having the stairs, I can put that light back. When the stairs come down where they come down, which will be up here, around here, I can just shift it over and have it go down into those, you know, the sub-basement here, over somewhere else, you know, along a wall. The tracks are here. Damn it! Shut up. You're short.
What I was saying was that
Something short, I'm sure.
Douglas Adams noted.
He was about my height.
Noted that something that the
Yeah,
Chinese, the Chinese in this area were particularly good at were the concept of branding and selling things with the river dolphin on it, even though they were, you know, communist.
Oh, yeah. Well, communism is a feel-good philosophy. I mean, it's not... No one ever sticks with it because they'll starve. It doesn't actually work in application.
I mean, I may be wrong about that.
What is this about? Why do you Oh, you dick. Get up then. Kill him. You have a bow, too. Oh, you're going to fall in the lava after I kill you. No. Just no. Should lose anything cool? I have no room. I don't care. Okay, what?
I don't know. I'm thinking about the whole Zelda thing and Minecraft. You said plagiarizing. I don't...
Well, borrowing from.
Yeah,
well, that was my point. When we had video games, for better or worse, I mean, mostly worse, they honestly weren't great for a very long time. They were novel, is what they were.
They were fun.
Well, sure. And then we just kept making the same games. I was, you know, in the 90s, everyone was like, oh, I'm going to go play Tekken 2. So I played it. It's called Atari Boxing. It's boring. We've done this before. You want milestone games that actually change things? Whether they invented it or not, they perfected it. Twisted Metal was novel. I mean, there was Carmageddon and whatever, and hell, Spy Hunter, technically. But the concept and the execution, that was a new game.
Yeah, and...
Grand Theft Auto 3 and beyond.
Yeah.
San Andreas in particular. Very new content, you know.
I have to bring up Zelda again.
Fine, I've never played it.
Ocarina of Time gave us targeting and...
Okay.
And that was...
Like nothing had it before that?
You would, the trigger targeting?
Sure.
It was on the Nintendo 64, which was the first time we really had, that many buttons.
There was a trio. That was actually the first Nintendo I bothered buying. With the 2 before it, I just knew people who had them, so
yeah,
I didn't care.
I know you liked Mario 64, which gave us the the horrible camera controls.
Oh, Smedley, the cameraman,
yeah,
he suck. And now we have him in the Lego games.
He's been in every video game since, and
Yeah,
it's great that he still
it
has work.
No, it isn't. I'd like him to starve. He should go to the communist nation and get no food. People come from all over to envy his shoes, you know. I've never seen an ocelot. What am I doing? Damn it. And there's snow. That's just a hassle. Oh, I see the problem.
Yeah, and at this point, it seems so hard to think up. Yeah, I don't know. I've completely lost track of what I was
it
saying.
sucks.
You were talking about
Wait, did that just... No, it was still there.
landmark games
Right.
that gave us things that we didn't have before.
Yeah, I mean, for my part, most games, you look at them and he's like, yeah, I see what you did. Like 1989, there's 3 things all happened. I think it was all 1980. Maybe it was 1990. 3 things all happened almost on the same day. We got this boring go right game that was like 2.5D with... Oh, I didn't die. I'm awesome. With... it was the, Ninja Turtles. It was just monumentally boring. And you go right, stuff attacks from nowhere, go right. It looked like Leisure Suit Larry. It was boring. It was, except a little bigger, because it was on a big, what did Coin-Ops even use? Like a 13-inch screen? 15?
I don't know. They were CRT, weren't they?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Anyway, we had that waste of quarters. And like 2 minutes later, they released, I'm not kidding, the literally same game, replacing the Turtles and whatever they were up against with the Simpsons, and it's like, you just stop trying. But then we also got Off-Road. And that was a reason to go to the arcade, because at this point everyone has the consoles at home. So and the consoles now, with Atari, with like the VCS, and to an extent with the 5200 later, they weren't really the same. They didn't have the bit rate required to be the same.
They didn't have the room or the room to cool things down.
Oh yeah, that was a big factor.
I'm imagining that back then heat dissipation was even...
There wasn't a concept. I was using a Commodore 64 that I had to... I did that wrong. I actually had to modify it to, because I was overheating it. I had to invent and install a, that's not what I want. A, heatsink kind of fan thing. No one ever thought a 64 could get that hot, but if you do stuff with a computer, it can happen. Where are we on? We got a couple of minutes. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. That gravel's going to come down and get in my way, so I want to have something to prevent... It doesn't break on... Okay, whatever, then the whole thing is flawed. I was thinking it would just break on a staircase like if it hit a torch. I guess it doesn't. So anyway, that's not the... Well, it doesn't matter now. The point was, what other stuff can you cram into like Minecraft and make it better? And we talked about games that aren't Minecraft instead, which I guess is okay.
I've been thinking about it the whole time, and there's already a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of the stuff you can recognize from other games.
Yeah, there are a lot of the old Zelda staples, the raft, the bow and arrow.
Right.
And I'm talking about way back on the NES, the old gold cartridge, original Legend of Zelda.
Okay. And you got that too, I suppose.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Like, I have 2 copies.
I'm amused.
One back in Pennsylvania.
Your Zelda collection is larger and worth more than, like, there are people who hoard Bitcoin. and they're like, oh, that's adorable. You don't have Zelda, though, do you?
Oh, it's not even the most valuable possible game. It's just something that I have because I like it.
That would be the reason. I don't like people who treat collections as commodities. And I think they run stores and things. And,
I mean, if I were collecting things for them to be worth money, then I wouldn't be playing this 3DS.
oh yeah, that's whatever that is.
It's the Hyrule Edition, new 3DS, or whatever they called it. It's the one with the seal.
It's the one that's like $1,000.
500.
Okay, whatever.
Now.
Well, yeah, but an Xbox is $6 at this point, isn't it? Or,
Yeah.
the new Nintendo is $3, and Nintendo's never cost anything.
If we're just going back to the whole, landmark or game-changing innovations, I would. It's not a game, but I think that the DS was a massive change in a lot of things.
It's the first one I liked. I didn't care about the Game Boy. The
No.
Sega Game Gear was a joke.
And the Nomad.
The Nomad I liked in principle, but the battery sucked.
I think chugged batteries.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted one so bad, but it just seemed so ridiculous. And it was portableizing a Genesis, which was a neat concept. It was a bad execution. What did it run on, A's or something? Yeah.
They didn't think to do back then there weren't a hell of a lot of rechargeable lithium.
No.
There were. I mean, the laptop I had at the time, I mean, if you want to talk about money, I had this Toshiba 80286. I managed to get it wholesale from I had a license to cheat. I got it for $79.99.99. $8,000 for a laptop that today is laughed at by my smartwatch. And that wasn't even the real price. It wasn't even its final form. I did that wrong. So we're out of time, by the way. Yeah, that was back at a time I got like a...
You have any idea how many towers you could get for that price
Oh,
now?
yeah, I can top it. I mean, that was back when I got a, which was it? It was one was 7 and one was 9. I think I hope, doesn't matter either way. I got a 9 gigabyte Seagate SCSI drive for $7,000. This was a couple of years before, jazz drives were invented and gave you a gig or two for $100 a disc. If you were willing, some of the files I was playing with, believe it or not, were over a gigabyte each. If you do cinematic, if you do CG stuff, I hope I got this because I'm not actually thinking anymore. Oh, I think I just tore out I must have got it because I took out the stairs. Oh, anyway. Yeah, I'm not picking stuff. Why am I not picking that up? What do I have that I don't care. Get out. I don't want to lose stuff I've put effort into cooking into this sort of thing. What did I break? Oh, nothing. Why is that there? Damn it, I don't know where I am anymore. Okay, now I know where I am. Didn't help much, but I know where I am.
Now, if I
okay,
wanted,
I get it.
If I wanted to invest in a game, it wouldn't be a major profit, but I think managing to score like an original Earthbound for the Super Nintendo, I think those can go for at least 100.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
That's not the topic. I mean, it probably is. I just don't care.
Yeah, I just...
it's people...
Jumping around, thinking about things.
Yeah, but that's coming dangerously. If I ever win the lottery, I've never bought a ticket in my life, but I don't care what you'd do if you weren't you. It's not interesting.
I don't particularly care about actually obtaining a copy of the game, because that's one of those games where I don't actually feel bad about getting the ROM, because...
Oh, you mean... Yeah, a lot of stuff at this point... There's stuff that would be abandonware, but for bloody-mindedness. Like, no, if you want this game, I demand the $17 a year I'd make if anyone actually cared. You gotta give up.
Also, if I really
judge the market, you're not going anywhere with this.
Also, if I really, really want the game, it's on the Virtual Console, I think, so I can actually get a copy on a...
Like, legally you can do it?
Yeah,
there you go. Do that. Be a good little droid who does what you're told. Why is this happening to me? I gotta go.
I seem to be a bad influence.
You
on
really
this whole
suck at this.
concept.
Yes, you're horrible for helping.
How am I supposed to help?
Betterly. Bigly. Help Bigly is what you should do.
I can't do that.
Well,
I'm very small.
Like 5.5 feet tall. Some dogs are 5.5 feet tall. Alright, I'm out of time and I'm not... I don't know. Are we... No, we still got a couple levels. I'm gonna figure out something about this. I'm gonna put that light back probably. In fact, I can just do it. What? Shut up. You're not even part of this conversation. Where does it go? Where am I? It goes there. So then, I don't know how I went up with an extra light, by the way. That's concerned. Oh, yeah, I do.
Haven't you been breaking out lights?
Yeah, so that's, yeah, okay. So that goes, yeah. Yeah. So, and then there's the, and now if I fall, I not only get hurt, but I can't, oh, I guess I went up on that level, it's better. I'll figure out the rest of it, and I'll just, when I get down to, you know, I don't even care, just come here. When I get down here, I'll, instead of having the staircase follow this trend, I'll figure out a better place to put it that doesn't, well, doesn't eat through all this, the wall here and whatever. I'll probably, I don't know, I might put it here-ish somehow, if I can, and have it end up here. So, I mean, just as a hunch, I'll say that it's going to be here. I don't know if that'll turn out to be right. If not, I'll mention it. But for now, I gotta kill the runtime on this thing, so. And then, I don't know, someday we'll think up better ways to plagiarize existing games and make Minecraft even better.
Yeah, I might need a better catalog of existing games.
Oh, there's a
my
lot at
head.
this point. I've played half of them.
I know you don't want to add cars, because that's always a bad
Not
thing.
really, no. There are people who do want to add cars. We have boats, and we have wings, and we have, that's actually, well, you can build a flying machine, but that's more into an experiment in doing a bad idea. They're really loud, and they go 1 meter a second, and they're terrible. But, there are things, you know, like, I wouldn't mind a boat being bigger than it is. I'd like to be able, you know, a rowboat. I'd like to be able to get 2 things in with me, and or a crate. You know, if you could, especially if I could just park one of these in a boat, that would be something. And then I could just leave it there as part of the boat.
So instead of a little rowboat, you want like
basically, yeah, a bigger, not a yacht, but a bigger, more useful kind of barge thing that allows me to carry stuff around. That would be better.
One of those little fishing boats with like a cabin.
Yeah. Well, in like Ark, I'll build a raft and then put a kind of a dresser on it. You'd have to see it. You haven't seen that game much. And that way I can set.
It's boring.
Yeah, it's like this, but different. It's got dinosaurs. They say. Not really. Most of their dinosaurs are really hilariously wrong. That doesn't have to be there.
You know you're doing something wrong when Jurassic Park does dinosaurs better.
That's impressive, yeah.
I really liked the Allosaurus. It was nice to look at.
Yeah. I want the answer to my question. You're genetically engineering a stygomolic spinifer. Did the computer not warn you that you just made another Pachycephalosaurus wyomingensis? You'd think that might have come up in the...
Maybe in that world there are 2
Oh,
different
that's
animals.
that. Yeah, and in that world, gravity's different, and that's why... You know, I'm tired of that excuse. It's a film. You can't know how... Yeah, I can. I can absolutely figure out... It's probably too late to say. No, it's not.
It's just one of those things where I'm willing to forgive them. 1, because I really like Stygomolic spinifer.
It's cool.
And 2,
But it's just a pack. It's nothing new. Well, it is.
Who the hell really knows if they're right about that?
That'd be me. I'm sure. Well, I'm reasonably sure. I'm pretty sure.
Well, they might be right, and that'll be sad because it's a really cool animal. And
It looks neat, but I think it's just a adolescent. It's the phase between
Dracorex and
Dracorex, Hogwartsia, and Pachycephalosaurus wyomingensis. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, you know, I could be wrong, but I'm probably not. And I don't care. It's my
You
show. I'm
and
saying
what,
it.
Horner or something think that?
Oh,
And probably a bunch of
don't
others.
talk to me about Horner. That guy wants tyrannosaurs to be scavengers because that makes people keep talking about him.
Yeah.
He's just wrong. I mean, I don't doubt they scavenged. I mean, what doesn't? But no, we have too much direct evidence that they attacked Hadrosaurs. I mean, Edmontosaurus annectans with bitten, healed vertebrae.
Yeah, I've actually got a close-up picture of that from the museum.
Well, there you go. There's no doubt in my mind that Tyrannosaurs hunted things down and ate them alive.
Probably in groups. Family
Probably.
groups,
Familial, yeah. Why not? I gotta go. I don't know. So there's that. We're gonna talk about Hadrosaurs here offline, and I'll just see you tomorrow-ish, I guess. So, wait, I have to kill somebody. All right. Die though. Now, what the hell? I'm out of here. Bye.